Hey Stephanie, Jeremy here with the video I promised you showing you how you can beat out your competition on Google. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that you can do yourself to improve your rankings. I'm going to show you how we do it as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is content. Content is king. Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage of a site. Content is king. Google likes to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage of a site and about 500 to 750 on each back service page. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at your site here and just kind of evaluate it a little bit. So your header, I don't know if black is quite the right color for the header. Now this is kind of interesting. You don't have a click to call right here on the phone number, but you have a call us button. That's kind of interesting. I would just leave the phone number up there or put call us and the phone number together into the button, one or the other, because that could be, okay, so your email link seems to look like it works. Your call us goes to a click, actually your click to call number isn't even the same number. Your click to call is a 916 number there. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so that you might want to change that because if this is like a tracking number or something like that, you want that call us number to be the same as whatever number you have on your site. Google's going to see that, and they don't like seeing a whole bunch of different numbers on the site. Okay, at least especially not numbers that are different area codes even. So another thing I noticed here is the color of the font for your numbers here is real hard to see on this background. Okay, this gray over this like bluish gray is really difficult to see. Okay, so and one thing about the florist industry here is that the homepage doesn't always have to have all the content. A lot of times you put it on your product page. So we're going to pick one of your products here. Let's just go ahead with this one. See, I like that background a lot better. And you have no content with your product either. Okay. So this is one of the reasons why it's going to be hard for people to find you, because they can't put in keywords to find you because you don't have really any content to have any keywords on your site. Okay. So next thing we're going to go over though is your backlinks. Okay. Right now you only have 2 backlinks coming from one referring domain. You have 1 organic keyword on your site, and that's a lot to do with your content. Okay. And you're getting no traffic to your site. So your site's not getting seen. Okay. So at least that one link is a do follow domain. Let's see what it is. Bark.com. That's actually a pretty good one. Okay. So you've got a good one. You just need more of them. Okay. You just have a very small amount of them right now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about your competitor. Okay. So I searched up flower delivery Indianapolis, which gets about 600 searches a month. And on a Google search, first thing you usually see is the ads. Then you see the Google Map Pack, which also has a ranking factor, and we'll go into that here in just a minute. Then you see the organic listings. Sometimes you'll see the directory listings up top, but in this case, we actually see an actual organic listing up top. So let's go ahead and check out McNamara and see what they're doing. Okay, so this is their site right here. And as you can see, not much content on the home site, but that's normal for an e-commerce site. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to one of their product pages here and see what we can find out here. Okay, so looking at their product page here, they don't have a whole lot of content for their actual product. Okay, they've got a little bit down here, so they really don't have a whole lot of content, which is kind of pretty standard in this industry. So if you put a little bit more content on your site on each product, you'll get better search engine rankings like almost automatically. Okay. So next thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the overview here. So right now you have 4,000 backlinks, or no, I'm sorry, not you. So the next thing we're going to talk about is backlinks. Okay. So they have 4,000 backlinks coming from 349 domains. Okay. They're showing up on Google for just over 7,000 keywords, and they're getting 5,000 traffic a month. I want some of that to go to you. Okay, that's the whole goal of this. All right. So what we do is we go into their referring domains here. And as you can see, out of the referring domains, only 186 of them are do follow. okay, which means that they're the only ones passing power to their page out of those 349. So it's a little about half, a little over half here. So what I like to do is I go in here to these do follows right here, and all these ones that say 0 that have Blogspot, I'm gonna skip over those. But all these ones that have anything over 10 on them, we're gonna go after those same ones, okay? And then we're gonna find 50 to 100 more and put those on there as well that have that same power behind them, okay? And that way you're copying them and you're also beating them at their own game. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about that map pack now. So there's a number of things that rank you in the map pack. One is your star rating. Then you've got your reviews, and having a filled out profile matters a lot too. If you don't have the Google My Business listing yet, go to business.google.com and go ahead and sign up. It's absolutely free. Go ahead and fill out your profile as complete as you can. And then add a bunch of pictures. Speaking of pictures, let's go back to your competitor's site here. Now, you see this picture right here? Google actually reads what's behind pictures. So if I go to this picture and I go to save image as right here, it says peaches and cream and then a bunch of numbers. Looks like a date and maybe some other numbers, maybe a SKU number or something. So, so if somebody's looking for peaches and cream, they might find this picture. That's the way Google works, okay? So if you have some of your pictures labeled with keywords, when they search for that keyword, they might find the picture for that keyword, okay? Especially if you're trying to get more local business, you can have some of the keywords with location names on them, okay? So that's important both for the Google My Business listing and for your actual website, all right? So, so we talked about the star rating, we talked about the reviews, we talked about filling out the business profile completely. So the last but probably most important thing is to order citations. Citations are basically phone book listings, and same with backlinks, quality matters, okay? These are things like yp.com, yellow pages, super pages. Those are all citations, and it's basically name, address, phone number on different directories around the web, okay? So the more of higher quality you get, the higher up on this map pack you rank. All right. So, and we basically do the same thing with that. We go in, find out what citations they have. We go after the same ones, get you 50 to 100 more. Okay. So that's pretty much it for this overview. If you apply these steps correctly, you'll be ranking in no time. You'll have more people coming in your door and or calling you for delivery, and more money in your pocket. So if you have any questions, you know how to reach me.